He's a little bit country. He's a little bit rock and roll. He's a little bit polka, death metal, abstract jazz, and German industrial techno. He's Scott Leffler. He's not allowed near the stereo at parties.
Hey there. Welcome to episode 12 of Here's the Thing. I'm your host. My name's Scott Leffler. We got Drew McGrath joining us later today, and we got a bunch of music. And today's music was unknowingly picked by Nick Lucido. Nick, who's been a guest on the show before, lead singer of Exham Priory, had a bunch of people over to the house over the weekend because they're doing a music video. And so all of today's bands are people that I interacted with over the weekend. So we've got a couple songs by Bastard. We got a couple songs by City Divide. We got a couple Exham Priory songs. We got a couple songs by POTUS XXX. We got a song by Raxior. And we got 2 songs by The Living Braindead. So all in all, 11 songs today. Large amount of music. I'm not going to talk much today. I mean, Drew and I are going to have our thing. But I don't want to get too much into politics. The past couple days have been a little depressing. Theo Huxtable, as you know, Malcolm Jamal Warner, died yesterday. Just learned a little bit ago that Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and the world is a dark place. So I don't want to spread it. So rather than that, let's start with a little bit of music, and then we'll do a little bit of Drew, then a little bit of music, some more of me and Drew, and we'll close out with more music. So that's what we got for today. You're listening to Here's the Thing. This is All Western New York Radio. We do this every Tuesday at 6 p.m., and I believe next week we will have a very special guest. Or if not next week, then the week after that. But coming up, something, in my opinion, pretty cool. But today we're doing a little bit of normal stuff, but with extra music. So it's the Extra Music Show on All Western New York Radio, which is, I mean, after all, what we mainly do, so that's kind of cool. Don't forget, of course, Wednesdays at 6 p.m., the Think So Joe Show here on All Western New York Radio. All right, a little bit of music. We got a couple songs coming up by, first of all, we got a song by Raxior, which is, it's a little longer, which is why I've only got one song from him. And then we'll come back, and it'll be me and Drew.
VIP and set the roof on fire like it's meant to be. The motherfucker burned down. We all turn down. If you ain't known before, you gonna learn now.
You're listening to All Western New York Radio. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. We'd surely appreciate it. All right, joining us for another episode of Here's the Thing, it's Andrew McGrath here to talk sports and other things. Drew, how you doing, man?
Good.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. Our weekly ritual now, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, like actually on Tuesday. So
yeah.
For a while, I know we were doing Mondays.
Right.
We did a Sunday once in a while, but yeah.
Yeah, we did that Sunday one because you had to work Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, my life's just been chaos lately. So, but glad to have you in studio. It's been a bit of a weird couple days. I know I texted you yesterday, or did you text me? I think I texted you about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah.
And then today we lost Ozzy Osbourne. And so me and a couple of buddies of mine were talking earlier about, like, these things happen in threes, so
right.
like, who's next? And I don't even want to contemplate who's next. But, I mean, Malcolm Jamal Warner and Ozzy Osbourne are just huge. I mean, I thought Malcolm Jamal Warner was a big deal. And then Ozzy today, I was like, wow, I was just blown away. And, I mean, Ozzy's been in sad shape for a while, but, I mean, he's Ozzy Osbourne.
Right.
You know?
Right. Also, like, you know, a lot of people, like, my age watched, like, the Osbournes.
The Osbournes, yeah. I never got into that.
But, so, like, he was relevant for people my age or younger. You know, it's like, you know, plus, not counting, like, what was he, like, 70, 80, Ozzy?
I don't know. Hey, Google, how old was Ozzy Osbourne? All right, you can't hear that, but my Google just told me that Ozzy was 76. Honestly, I thought he was older than that.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's looked like he was 76 years for the past 20 years.
Right. Yeah. So, like, you know, so now he's spanned, like, you know, like my dad's era, your era, and now you know, like a lot of people my era know it and everything like that. You know, so it's like that's a pretty big, that's a pretty big name and everything like that. You know.
Yeah,
But I actually think Malcolm Jamal Warner is bigger.
You think it is?
Yes, because of the cultural impact of the Cosby Show.
Cosby Show was huge. You know, you and I have had numerous conversations about the Cosby Show over the course of the years. I like Malcolm Jamal. He just, I don't know, he always seemed like a guy that I would totally hang out with.
He seemed so down to earth and chill, even like from his character on that show, but from in real life, what a lot of people have said about him, he was like this really nice guy, and actually was a genuinely good guy, and never got caught up and lost in that Hollywood lifestyle.
Of course, how he went, you know, leads to a lot of speculation, and I don't want to speculate, but I'm sure you'll see, you know, on the internet or on social media, all sorts of different people speculating what happened, because he drowned while on vacation, and, you know, drowning is not that typical, so a lot of people think that something else might have been into it. I don't know.
Well,
but
from where he was,
it's a loss no matter what.
Yeah, from where he was, I heard there was strong currents in the water, which I'm thinking it was possibly something like an undertow or something, possibly.
Yeah, I don't swim in fish water. I like swimming. I enjoy going in the pool.
Oh, okay.
But I don't swim in water with fish in it. It's always creeped me out.
Rivers, lakes,
yeah, like something like brushes up against your leg, and so I'm never going to be a victim of an undercurrent, unless they start putting undercurrents in the pool at the gym.
No, they could.
Probably is not going to happen. It seems like it'd be a bad business decision.
Never know.
Yeah,
it's a good way to keep people there.
Yeah. Yesterday, got a phone call. So I wake up yesterday morning, had a missed phone call from a buddy of mine. Says, give me a call back as soon as possible.
Okay.
He also, the same friend, and I'm not going to say the friend's name, the same friend also messaged me on, like, every social media that I have. like, call me as soon as possible. So I'm like, dude, like, what the hell happened?
Okay, hold on right there. You don't have that many friends. You can't be calling all these people friends.
Well, I don't have that many friends, but this is one of them. So,
okay. I just wanted to put that out there, guys.
You've never met him, but I have talked about him with you at one point.
Sure, we probably, you probably mentioned it. Yeah.
So, because of the limited number of friends that I have mentioned every single one of them at one point or another. Anyway, so
which is 3 guys.
He calls me and like leaves this, oh my God, call me back immediately, and I'm like, somebody died, he's in jail, like I don't know,
right.
It was like the most mundane thing.
It kind of pisses you off, though, right?
It was like the type of thing that he could have sent one text message and I could have responded. But no, it was like all this like emergency shit. And I don't talk on the phone that much.
No.
I don't like talking on the phone. If I can do it by text, I will.
Yeah.
If not text, then email. And if it has to be a phone call, it has to be like customer service. Sometimes it's got to be a phone call.
I think in the 6-7 years we've known each other, I think we've talked on the phone like a grand total of like 3 times maybe, for like a grand total like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like
every once in a while, if there's like planning that like this is going to take several text messages, we'll just do it by phone real quick. One quick phone call. Hey, let's do this at this time, boom, boom, boom. Like phone call can end in 30 seconds. Whereas if it's by text, there are times, but usually, I will text first and be like, hey man, you available? And then I'll call. And like my kids do the same thing. My kids will text me and be like, hey Dad, are you around? And I'll be like, yeah, and then they'll call. Mm-hmm. That way, like, I don't freak out.
Right.
Because if my kids are, pretty much if anybody calls me, I'm like, oh shit, what's wrong?
Right.
Now the only exception to this rule, and it's gotten more prevalent lately.
The wife.
Yeah, she calls me, and every time she calls me, I freak out. I'm like, oh my God, what happened?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, nothing. I'm at Walmart, and I wanted to know if you needed cheese. And I'm like, no, I like
text me.
But I mean, I get her point of view because maybe sometimes she'll text me and I don't text back for 10 minutes or 3 hours because I'm busy doing other things, strippers or cocaine or whatever. And so,
wow.
So sometimes she's got to make the phone call.
So what are you, that bear?
Yeah,
cocaine bear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. She was actually here in the studio the other day for the first time in I think years, honestly.
That's scary.
So Nick Lucido, from Exham Priory. Well, I know him from Exham Priory. You know him from he's a Falls guy. Shot a music video at his house the other day, and it was Saturday and Sunday. And so Saturday, Jeanette and I went because there was a poker scene in the music video. So we went and like pretended to play poker for a while, and it was cool. But Jeanette was the only female. And she was the only person not wearing basically all black. So we go, and she does her scene. We do the poker scene. And then, we go home, and they had wanted us to come back for Sunday, which was a longer shoot. There was party scenes and the music video itself. And so she's like, I got things to do. So she didn't go back Sunday, but I went back. And I would say all in all, there were probably about 15 people there. And every single one of them was wearing a black T-shirt. So I was like, yeah, you definitely wouldn't have fit in. Because she doesn't have that, I don't think she owns a black T-shirt. Whereas I own several.
Yeah.
So.
That's cool.
It was a good time, though.
Yeah.
Went and hung out. So call time was noon, right? I don't do noon. I got there at like 12:30, which is about...
it's about as close to anything as you're going to get.
Yeah. So I get there at 12:30 and feeling bad because I'm late.
Didn't start till like what, 1, 2?
Closer to 2. Like it might have been after 2. In fact.
Right.
So I didn't feel too bad because we all basically just hung out in Nick's backyard and drank beer and smoked cigarettes and did shots of I don't even know what it was, but it had like ghost peppers in it or something. Like, dude. It was tasty, but it hurt.
Obviously.
So finally did the music video part at like 2:00, and then afterwards we hung out more and drank more beer, and Nick cooked some burgers and dogs and some ribs.
So speaking of a ghost pepper, have you seen this new Pepper X?
Pepper X?
Yeah.
It's a new strain of pepper?
Yes.
No.
Look it up. All right. So look up Pepper X and the Scovilles.
Oh, dude, I got to tell you about the Scovilles. You might have heard this story before, but I got to share it with the people. Pepper X Scoville units.
Okay, this is one pepper.
Holy shit! 2.693 million Scoville units.
They tried it on Hot Ones right there.
Really?
Yeah, the video.
All right, I see it.
Yeah,
all right, so 2.69 million. Just to compare, a jalapeno, which most people would find spicy,
is 2 to 8.
Is 2,000.
Yeah, to 8,000. Yeah. So that would be yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
All right, so my Scoville unit story. I don't know how this came up, but my lovely wife, I adore her. She's the best. She made a comment once about, I think you might know this, she made a comment once about ketchup being spicy.
Yes, you told me the story.
And she asked me, how many Scoville units are in ketchup? And I just kind of stared at her like, I don't think any. I don't think any.
Do they?
So I asked Google, and Google just looked at me like I was stupid. So
if Google could look at you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So so she finds ketchup to be spicy. So
I wonder what she would think about that.
She would die. She would literally die. If it got close to her. I don't even how is that possible? How do you?
Well, so the Reaper was 1.6. I think it was average wise.
Uh-huh.
I think it got up to 2 million.
That's crazy.
Carolina
so what's
Reaper.
a ghost pepper? Because that was the one that everybody was all about for a while. The ghost pepper is 1 million Scoville units.
Yeah. And then the Reaper's the second one, the second highest.
Carolina Reaper is 1.6. Yeah. And then this Pepper X is 2.6.
Yeah. So the Carolina Reaper, right? The guy who originated it originated this Pepper X.
Really?
Yeah. So now he did. So he was already in the Guinness Book of Records for the Carolina Reaper.
Right.
Now he's in again for now.
This reminds me of you, and you might not have any idea what I'm talking about here, but there has been a race to find who could make the blackest black. Are you familiar with this? So different artists have
Oh, you mean the actual color?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that just reminded me of that video.
No, this is not like a Public Enemy reference.
No, remember that video I showed you the other day?
Oh, yeah. No. So different artists have tried to make a black paint that's blacker than it, and they keep topping each other, and it's to the point where they could paint something that was they could paint a statue, right? Like a 3D marble statue.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the paint, it's a flat black, you can't tell that it's 3D. It just looks like it looks like it's flat. Yeah,
they've been painting cars with it, with something like that. And a lot. There's some things on the internet. I think on YouTube and TikTok that are having that sort of paint of the deepest, darkest black and painting things and you can't you can barely see the object at all. It's got less than 1% visibility or something like that.
Speaking about YouTube and TikTok, I don't want to go too deep into TikTok. I know we did a lot of TikTok last week, but this has been all over TikTok, and I'm just wondering if you're familiar with it at all.
I don't have TikTok, so
well, no, but it's been all over everything. Have you seen about the CEO that was at the Coldplay concert?
Yes.
Dude, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, but that's just funny.
Yes. That's the biggest meme right now.
Yeah, it's
the biggest meme.
It's so funny, and I mean, I don't feel bad for the guy.
No, I don't feel bad for either one of them.
No, I don't feel bad for anybody.
Okay, did you see the dating profiles that they had underneath them?
No, I've not seen that.
Okay,
I mean, there have been so many different things that are just.
You got to look. You actually got to read it and look it up. Their dating profiles, and they both talk about wanting to meet with someone to enjoy concerts and their love of music.
That's
and
funny.
Everything. And it's just
Did you see the Philadelphia Phillies version of it?
Yes, yeah. Where the Philly fanatic and the Miss fanatic like trying to like hide on camera and everything.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Did you see John Oliver at the Erie baseball game?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So John Oliver does a show on HBO called
I know of him. Yeah.
So he did this thing a while ago where he was like minor league baseball teams branding sucks. So I'm willing to like rebrand.
Oh yeah, you were
team.
telling me about that. Yeah.
So
because remember we were coming up with
right.
yeah.
So ended up picking the Erie, whatever the Erie baseball team is or was, and rebranded them to the Erie Moon Mammoths. It's like this huge purple like woolly mammoth with like tusks and like a astronaut helmet, and did the unveiling a couple days ago, maybe Sunday, and went to the game throughout the first pitch. Now, from what I understand, he while he was there, he did every job that you could do in the stadium. He sold peanuts, he sold like beer, he like took tickets, he threw out the pitch, like
he did the he
was the bat boy.
Yeah.
So like he
handed out the programs.
Yeah, So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
did he usher people to seats?
He must seriously. It said he literally did everything.
That's awesome.
Which is cool. Awesome. But I find it funny because some of the people in Erie were still complaining about it, and it's like, dude, what more can you do? This is one of the things that I despise about the internet is like, doesn't matter what you do, people will find a reason to decide that was bad, and I don't understand. I don't understand how we got here as a society, Drew.
Because people suck.
People do suck, and not always in the good way, but some of them do, and we're okay with them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to the point where it's like I made a comment on a video, and then someone tried to roast me off a comment I made on a video. It's like, but my comment was just a generic comment,
right?
And it's like what? Like, this has nothing to do with...
I try not to interact with the trolls. Every once in a while I fail, but I do try not to
I was like, how does this have anything to do with anything that, of the video or my comment? It was
as a rule, I don't like people that troll on the internet, but there are some people that are so good at it that I do like them.
Yeah.
There's this one guy, Coach... he says he's like a high school football coach. I can't think of his name at the moment, but his stuff always is absolutely hilarious because he will comment on something that's like kind of trending, but his comment is so off the mark just to see who will bite on his comment. And it's like somebody, just as an example, somebody talking about, something that Trump did. And he will comment that something that but Benjamin Franklin was the best president ever, and then people will comment on him because
Franklin wasn't a president,
right? And he does it just to see who he can get.
Yeah.
And so the first time I ran across him was that type of situation.
It was on X, right?
Yeah. The first time I ran across him was that type of situation, and I'm like, it was too far, and I'm like, he can't be serious, right? So I checked his profile, and I was like, oh, this is what he does. I'm like, this is amazing. So I followed him. But a lot of people will comment, and then the comments to them are from his fans, if you will, and they're like, oh, you're about to have a day.
Nice.
So, yeah. I don't know. All right, Drew, why don't we take a quick break?
Just before we do that,
all right.
How I've been, trying to get a job and everything like that. I finally got that. Finally got the offer at 2:30 on Friday. So and it just so happened to be it was the job that we were talking about that your previous wife worked at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I can tell you this, man. She worked there for a few years. She liked it. They treated her well. She did get burnt out eventually because it's dealing with people. And as we've already mentioned, people are very frustrating to attempt to deal with. But I wish you the best. And it's close.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the jobs. So Drew's specialty it isn't something that everybody can do. And so a lot of the jobs that he's been applying for are in fucking East Aurora or whatever. And I'm like, all right, well, have fun driving to East Aurora every day. But this one's actually kind of close. So it means we might actually see each other once in a while still.
Probably not.
Not that we see each other a ton right now. Like
I think we actually have to actually now schedule this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we used to hang out on a pretty regular basis.
At least 4 to 5 days a week.
And now it's just like, hey, like I'm available on Thursday at 7 p.m. What do you got going on?
Oh yeah, let me touch base with my assistant. And,
have your people call my people. We'll do lunch.
Yeah.
All right, Drew, we're going to take a quick break. We'll play some music. We'll come back and let's talk some sports.
Yeah, all right, we can do that.
You're listening to Here's the Thing. I'm Scott. He's Drew. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, today, the role of Scott Leffler will be played by Lloyd Bridges.
What he has tried to
Falls Americans continue to roll, winning games and entertaining crowds at Niagara Falls' own Sail Madley Stadium. There's still time to catch a game or several in July. Get more details or buy your tickets at NiagaraFallsAmericans.com. You're listening to All Western New York Radio, home of the Think So Joe Show, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Tune in or miss out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Today, the role of Scott Leffler will be played by Scotty Bowman.
Welcome back to Here's the Thing. I'm Scott Leffler. Bit of a music break there. We had a couple tracks by Exham Priory, Some City Divide, and Bastard, Bastard, Bastard. As I mentioned earlier in the show, these are all bands that were at Nick's music shoot, and so we're just playing songs by the bands that were hanging out with me on Sunday. But I'm back with Drew McGrath. He's in the co-pilot seat, and we're going to talk a little bit of sports, I think. Drew, now I saw, you and I were talking about this a little bit beforehand, that the Bills have unveiled their special helmet, and it's not the helmet that we thought was really cool.
No, it is the red one, and so it says that they're gonna Bills sit down red helmets in Week 18. So it's the final. It's going to be the helmet that closes out the final game of the 52-year-old stadium.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, I'm not excited, but whatever. I don't get all that.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer when I heard about it and everything. Because we both wanted the blue
I don't
ones.
get stupid excited about sports fashion to begin with, but although I got to tell you, I do love the new potato logo hats. I definitely want to get one of the new Josh Allen potato logo hats.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I will rock one of those, no doubt.
Okay, sure.
All right, Drew doesn't care.
No.
Now we're just a couple weeks away from preseason games, right?
So actually,
kicks off in August, right?
Yeah. So I think the Hall of Fame game is next week.
All right.
And then we actually opened up camp today. Actually, full camp.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody there?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. He has reported.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
And Landon Jackson, now he was on the PUP list last week, is taken off the PUP list so he can practice. He was cleared. So.
Forgive me, PUP. What does PUP stand for?
Physically unable to perform.
All right, that makes sense. I knew it was injured somehow. I just didn't know what the letters.
Okay,
stood for.
so if you IR someone in the preseason, you cannot bring them back.
Until the regular season?
Nope, you can't bring them back.
At all?
Yes. If you IR in the preseason.
You get put on the injured reserve in the preseason, you're out for the season.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. So a lot of players will be put on the PUP list.
Right.
And then once the rosters are full on and everything like that, the 53, then basically what a team will do is add that player to the IR at that point.
Right.
So now they got a spot for their on their 53, and then they bring somebody back.
Gotcha.
Because then you can designate if you IR somebody right before the season starts, it's only they have to do 4 weeks.
Okay.
On IR, but if you do them during the preseason, done.
I did not know that. I learn new things all the time. This is why Drew is my friend. I like to learn things. All right, so let's talk a little bit of baseball. Now, I haven't been to a Niagara Falls Americans game in forever, just because my schedule has not allowed it. Have you been able to catch any action at the barbershop?
Well, it's the same. See one game, see them all. It's still inconsistent play,
So we have season tickets, and I was thinking about this today. I got to imagine they're going to make the playoffs. They're up towards the top of the standings. But then I was like, are there playoffs? And I don't know the answer to that. Do you?
I think it's supposed to be after this week.
I don't know whether there's playoffs. I feel like it's a thing I should learn, but I don't know. You're the sports guy. It's on you.
Yeah, so there are well, it does say on the schedule that regular games would end the end of the month, and then the playoffs would be like the first week of August, possibly. So
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see here.
The silence that you hear is Drew scrolling through his phone.
So they play tomorrow, Thursday, and Saturday at home. Sunday is on the road. And then playoffs would be starting. But their playoffs is a little weird. It doesn't say how many teams make the playoffs,
right,
or anything like that. But yeah, I had to stop looking at these standings because this is driving me nuts.
Now, Drew, I do notice that you only have one phone. I find that very strange. Don't most people have 2 or 3 phones?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I feel like they do.
No, that's only our friend. Yeah.
So we have a mutual friend who apparently has 3 different phones, and Drew gives him shit about it. And it's kind of funny to watch the two of them bicker like an old married couple, because this person thinks that having 3 phones is perfectly normal. Now, I do have 2 phones, but the only reason I have 2 phones is because I always keep a backup,
which is fine.
And I do keep the backup charged just in case. But I mean
okay, but now that backup. How often are you using that backup phone?
So, I recently changed phone service. So
right.
I went from Google Fi, which I liked a lot, to Spectrum. And the reason I went to Spectrum is because Spectrum basically gave me a free phone. So they reduced the price of my internet by half and threw in free phone service. So I went from paying over $200 a month for internet and phone to $65 a month for internet and phone. But the one thing with Google Fi is Google Fi basically gave me a second phone for free. They gave me a data-only phone, which is all I use my phone for anyway. Yeah. So my second phone was always, I could use it as a phone and, take it with me and et cetera. Now, because I'm not on Google Fi, I no longer have a data, so basically it's a Wi-Fi only phone, which is, fine. Yeah. I do use it here at the office every once in a while. Because I often forget to charge my phone, and so I'll go to pick up my phone and look something up and it's dead. So then I'm like, well, I better use the other phone, which is on Wi-Fi. Yeah. But so long story short, I never use the second phone.
Okay, he uses all 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he playing Pokemon Go?
I don't know what he's doing with all 3 of them. I literally have him listed as him 2, him 3.
Now, so I have 2 different phone numbers. Do you have both my phone numbers?
No, I just.
And there's a reason for that. So it's because I don't even know what my other phone number is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I
it was weird because remember that one day you called me. It was I seen this random number that came up and I was and then I heard your voice and was like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm a Google fan, generally speaking, and so I have Google Voice is what I use for my phone most of the time. But my phone, my SIM card has its own number, but I don't use that number. But every once in a while, I'll make a phone call, and it should call with Google Voice, and it screws up, and it calls with, the normal number. And then people are like, who the hell is this? And I don't know how to fix that.
And then Saturday, Sunday, so August 2nd and 3rd.
So next Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
All right.
Is, for the first time ever in history, WWE is having SummerSlam as a 2-day event in MetLife Stadium.
Interesting. So they made
WrestleMania.
It's a 3-day event now, right?
Well, the show itself is 2 days, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
But the event is longer.
It's Friday. Yeah, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But yeah, this is going to be Saturday, Sunday. First time in history that they're doing that 2-day.
There are times. So my friend Joe, Think So Joe, who does a show on All West New York Radio every Wednesday at 6, and I've been friends with for going on 20 years now. He is a huge WWE fan, and so he watches Monday Night Raw, he watches SmackDown, he watches and he watches other wrestling things too, not just WWE, but. Obviously WWE is the big brand, so that's the one that he is the most into. But every once in a while, I'm a little jealous because, so wrestling is basically a soap opera for men, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. And sometimes it's I have in the past been a fan of wrestling, and when I watched it, I enjoyed it. But I'm so far out of the loop that, I don't know who it I couldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah. So that was pretty significant. That SummerSlam being 2 days, and because I think WrestleMania has been doing it for 8 years now, or so. That it's been 2 shows.
It's been a while. Yeah, I do know it's been a while.
And it's this one is at MetLife Stadium. So
very cool. Yeah. So wrestling another thing is. Wrestling is a commitment because it is several days a week, and it's a couple hours.
So
each show,
SmackDown is or Raw is Monday.
Right.
NXT I think is Tuesday, which is like the minor league of WWE.
Right.
AEW, the rival league, is Wednesday, and then there's something Thursday. I don't know
if any of this is true, but like
Friday is SmackDown. So yeah, so it's pretty much every single day there's like wrestling something.
Yeah. Now I did last year decide that I was going to start following football, and picked Arsenal as my team. They had a great year last year. Mm-hmm. And they start playing early part of next month as well.
Okay.
So they start friendlies, which is basically just exhibition matches. It's kind of like their preseason.
Right.
So they start those next month, and I am looking forward to that. Just something different.
I gotta pick a team for that, don't I?
Well, yeah, or you could just do Arsenal like me.
No.
All right.
I gotta pick a team.
All right. We'll talk more about that off air.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should just Maybe we should make that a topic for next week. Next week we'll talk Premier League football, and we can go through the different teams, and you can pick somebody.
Okay. I know nothing about it, but okay.
Well, I didn't either. When I really didn't. So, and basically what I did was I looked at the different teams. I didn't want to pick the best team.
I know two teams. I know all the teams.
Right.
Only two would catch my interest. Is the one that Ryan Reynolds owns.
So that's Wrexham. And then that's not Premier League.
Okay. And then there's the one that J.J. Watt owns, but I forgot what it's that Brunley, but I don't know if that's Premier League.
All right. So Wrexham is not Premier League, but I do also follow Wrexham just because it's got a show on Hulu.
Yeah.
It's easy to follow.
Yeah. But I don't know if like Brunley is or something.
Brunley isn't familiar. Let's look it up. So what I did basically was I looked through the standings. Brunley Football Club is a soccer team. Where's it at?
That's top right. Standings.
All right. There you go. Burnley.
All right, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
Burnley. So that'll be my team.
So anyway, all right, cool. So what I did was I basically went through the teams, learned a little bit of just a tiny bit about them, and then ended up. I picked based on the logo because I'm a girl, and their logo is a cannon, and I like cannons. So I was like, all right, Arsenal it is.
A lot of girls like cannons.
But that's not what I meant.
I guess you did.
Wow, Drew, we're live on air.
Okay, and
all right, so maybe next week we'll talk a little bit more about football and. I don't know. So one of the main reasons I decided last year that I was going to follow football is because I really thought that the Bills were going to have a shit year last year. And I was like, well, I want something else to root for. And then they didn't. And then they actually had a good year.
Yeah. So, speaking of that, okay, so I seen what possible highs and lows for schedules.
All right.
Or for teams this year in each conference, AFC and NFC.
All right. And
where would you want to start, NFC or AFC?
Let's start with the AFC. Finish with the good stuff.
So you want to start with the AFC?
No, start with the NFC.
Okay, NFC. Worst case scenario or best case scenario?
Who's going to be the worst team?
Worst team. All right. According to projection, the worst possible record, worst case scenario for each team in the NFL, in the NFC, Giants 3-14. Or no, I take it back. New Orleans Saints 2-15.
Wow.
Followed by the Giants 3-14.
Where's Tampa?
Tampa at worst 7-10. They actually predict them to win the division.
Really?
Yes. So now, best case scenario for each team. Take a guess. Who do you think it would be?
Seahawks.
Overall?
I don't know.
No. Okay. Philly 16-1.
That just seemed too easy.
No. Yeah.
All right.
And then the AFC worst case scenario for each team. Worst team is a tie.
The Jets. Is it really?
Yep.
3-14?
2-15.
2-15.
With Jacksonville 2-15. And Tennessee's not far behind them at 3-14. Oh, I take that back. Cleveland 1-16.
Really?
Yeah. Now, best case scenario, who do you think is
I'm going to go with Bills 16-1.
close? Kansas City 16-1, Buffalo and Baltimore 15-2.
All right.
And the one loss for Kansas City.
It's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Let's do something different this year.
Right. So I kind of seen that. It was like, okay, wow, that's kind of like best and worst case scenario kind of thing. So
interesting.
Cool.
We talked a couple weeks ago about arcades in malls.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Galleria has a brand new arcade?
Yes, dude. The floor on that thing looks so tripped out, dude. It was like,
I feel like we got to make a little road trip down to Cheektowaga.
yeah. Well, there's also Dave & Buster's out there too. Yeah. But
I do like me some Dave & Buster's.
But yeah, it was trippy looking. It's like everything was like psychedelic. It was like, wait, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it was the wall that matched the actual carpet and how the psychedelic look was with the purple and the yellows. Yeah, it looked awesome. But
speaking of video games, just to let you know, the video games that I've got here in the office, I'm probably going to take home in the coming weeks.
Okay.
We're putting them in the bar.
Oh, okay.
We're also probably going to get a pool table.
Oh, okay.
So
nice.
Yeah. My wife is just trying to find ways to encourage me to stay home. She's like, video games and a pool table. And, yeah.
Oh. I don't know how that's going to work on Sundays, but, yeah.
I don't mind it. We might have to just watch the games at my house this year. I feel like it is pretty acceptable. We'll invite Antho, DeMario.
We'll see.
Maybe we make some new friends. Maybe I'll make new friends. You're not very good at making friends.
No, it's just I am. It's just I don't want to.
All right, so we're kind of the same there.
I just don't want to. I have my core people. That's it. No.
All right. Speaking of video games, I got a question for you.
Is this your question of the week?
My question of the week.
Okay.
It's a pretty easy one. In the history of video games,
oh wow, okay.
From Pong till now, it's a two-parted question. What's your favorite, and what are you the best at?
I would say sports games is I'm the best. I would say I would be the best at sports games.
Pick a game.
Like Madden or something.
Any particular year?
No, I'm pretty good with Madden. I'm pretty good with the MLB version.
I'm horrible at most sports games.
Yeah,
I just hit buttons until something happens.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with the MLB game.
Right.
I've never really played the NBA too much, but
right.
I a little dabbled into it.
My buddy Joe, who I've mentioned a couple times, has machines like mine, but he's got the full size one.
Yeah, he's got NBA Jam.
2K.
Oh, 2K. NBA Jam was awesome back in the day.
Maybe it is NBA Jam. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's got an NBA one.
Yeah, it's NBA Jam, probably. Yeah, because that's what it was back in the day. One I like, it's older, but it's Mario Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Mario Duck Hunt.
Yeah, Duck Hunt was cool. I remember Duck Hunt back on the old...
NES.
Was it? Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right. So for me, my favorite is Dig Dug, and that's on the machine on the left over there. I do like me some Dig Dug.
On the Super Pac-Man game?
On the Super Pac-Man game. It's got 8 different games on it. One of them is Dig Dug.
Okay.
The game I'm best at? It's one of your favorite. We've played this together before, and you hate it. Dr. Mario.
I know.
Kick ass at Dr. Mario. And, yeah. And it's a fun game. I do enjoy it. But my favorite, definitely Dig Dug.
Yeah.
So, but generally speaking, so both my favorite and the one that I'm the best at are old school games. I don't get into the newer games. I don't get into the, the first person shooters or that sort of thing. Minecraft. I have nothing against Minecraft, but a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, let's start a Minecraft podcast." And I'm like, I know. I don't have any desire.
I've tried to play Fortnite, and it's just what am I doing?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've played Call of Duty.
That's how I feel playing sports games too.
It's I've played Call of Duty. I've played, games, other games, and as well, it's GTA I played.
GTA's fun.
Yeah. And it's just like, but like, what is going on here?
Right.
And it's just like, where like, because I was so into sports and everything like that, it just was like perfectly natural for me. Like, once I just knew what buttons did what, that was it. Like,
Well, and I think that, so you go old school, like the old school hockey for NES.
yeah, it's 2 buttons.
And I had a blast and I was good at it.
Yeah.
But
Blades
now,
of Steel?
Yeah, Blades of Steel. Now there's too many variables, and so I don't know. My brain is like,
yeah, they try to make it as realistic as possible, and then
Yeah.
at times like it does like mess with the game and everything like that.
Yeah.
Where it's just sometimes just simple is better.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, we do a simple show. We do it once a week.
Yeah, I don't want to make it complicated. I don't want to have to make you think.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's not one of your strong points.
Not always. Like, sometimes I'm really good at it, and sometimes it's like, no.
Now, your English, though, and your usage of words, spot on.
So if you go to my social medias, like, my tagline is, words is my due.
That would make sense.
So, all right, Drew, let's call it a show, man.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Let's go do something fun. Let's go play some Dig Dug at the arcade or something.
You can.
All right. We'll be back next week with, I don't know, and we'll see you then. You've been listening to Here's the Thing on All West New York Radio. I'm Scott Leffler.
Drew.
Jesus Christ. Later.
Oh my God, it's a computer!
There's something called a hard drive. Get it? A hard drive. There's all these different sounding names I notice in the computer, but they all seem to relate to the human body.
I would like to barbecue, and I could wait to barbecue too. Down the street, the barbecue is better than the barbecue right here. But Joe did me wrong, and I'm afraid to say the barbecue is taken away. So close to home, he's eating lonely tonight. Oh yeah, not no barbecue, no. Well, I took to Joe's barbecue, but I don't see any barbecue, no. And I was promised.
Came all the way from UPA. I want myself a glass of lemonade. Got some chicken and a burger too. Hey, what's cooking at the barbecue? Joe's up about the girl playing some tunes. Backyard retro and meeting soon. Music was playing for the hell of the night. Saw myself in a couple of fights. I came in all laughing back. Stepped on the pedal and ran out of gas. Lost to the bus on the head on now. Long was nothing better, give him a shout. Came on along, nothing easy to do. Except say, welcome to the barbecue.
Fuck Joe, you said there was gonna be a barbecue. Fucking Jimmy came all the way here from... Is that Jones? I've never had a burger, Joe. Been flipped and fried up on his own. Put your meat into the pan. A barbecue for all the land. Sidewalk hot dog stand. Welcome to Joe's barbecue. But I don't see any barbecue, oh no. And I promise I would like to barbecue, and I could wait to barbecue too. Down the street, the barbecue is better than the barbecue right here. Welcome